Hey guys, it's Katie Cakes. Today I decided that I'm going to try and do the tier ranking video. I unfortunately don't have the ability to I don't know how to edit it so that I'm in the screen of the tier ranking itself. So I'm gonna try and make this work. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we're gonna try. So yeah. I'm also using the app version instead, so it's a little bit different. The dogs just decided they wanted to play. So as you guys can tell, my library is coming together a little bit better. It should be done soon, and then I'll be able to do a bookshelf tour for you guys when it's all put together. But yeah, so from what I can tell, my tier ranking is going to be quite different than anyone else's that I've seen, just because not only do I have YA books, but I also have like romance series and stuff on here. I am literally doing every series that I have ever read. I also seem to have a lot more than any of the people that I've seen do this. I am also doing what they do with the, if I've read more than 2 books in the series, I'm counting it, except there is, I think there is one series that I'm only doing it for the first book. And then there is some novellas in series that I'm counting as their own type of book. You guys will see when we do it. But this is what we've got. Glare is still there. I don't know. So we've got God, Great, Good, Okay, Bad, and Trash. I'm not too sure about how the last 3 are going to work yet. But yeah, so it does appear that we are starting off first with some of the novellas from the House of Night series. So unfortunately, I really didn't like any of those. So I'm just gonna put them all in bad. I don't have a computer, so this makes things a little bit harder. And then we have the Stefan Diaries, which is the kind of spin-off of Vampire Diaries. I didn't like any of those either, but they're gonna go in trash. And the Vampire Diaries, I never ended up finishing, and it's not very memorable to me. I've been trying to re-pick up the series, and I just don't have much interest in it. So I think I'm gonna put it in bad. And then we have, whoa, where did it go? We have the Evernight series. I actually gave these away, so I'm gonna put them in bad as well. I lost a book somewhere. I don't know where it went. And then we have Strange Angel series. I also gave this one away. I didn't even finish it. I hated it, so I'm gonna put that in trash. It appears that we're starting with majority of the books that I didn't like. Vampire Beach I really liked, but I didn't love it, so I'm gonna put it in good. What is this one? I don't know what this one is. It's not very... Oh, where did it go? I lost it. Generation Dead I gave away as well, but I kind of liked that one, so I'm going to put that in okay. Under the Dome was really gross. I'm going to put that in trash. Twilight, I never really jumped on that bandwagon. I mean, I read all the books, I've watched all the movies. It didn't draw me in. So yeah, I'm gonna put that in trash. I have no interest in reading Midnight Sun or the gender swap version. I think it's called Life and Death. The Secret Circle I really liked. Not like a lot, but I think I'm gonna put that, no, I'm gonna put it in okay. Hush Hush I really liked. I'm gonna put that one in great. I think it was really good. These are like actual pictures. It kind of bugs me that they're not coming up that way. The Complete 50 Shades of Alice in Wonderland. This was a really interesting read for me. I read it after I read 50 Shades of Grey, and it was very interesting. It's very erotic, and it has some parts that I did not like at all. But I did enjoy it when I read it. I would never read it again, so I think I'm going to put it in okay. Divergent is just trash for me. I absolutely hated it. It took me so long to get through the first book, and I couldn't read it anymore. I like the movies. I know that's controversial because everyone else seems to hate the movies, but yeah. Harry Potter I'm gonna put in great. Vampire Kisses, trash. I just redid a read for Harry Potter and I loved it as much as I did the first time reading it. Vampire Kisses, I gave them all away. I had them all signed, and I had like signed bookmarks and everything, and I had no interest in them. I didn't really enjoy them. The Lion Game I'm also gonna put in trash. I really hated that series. I finally got through the first book and I could not get into the rest of it. I found it really confusing. I also tried to watch the TV show and I didn't like that either. So, yeah. The Kinky Bank Robbers, I really liked that series, so I think that's going to be my first God book. I did also find out recently that there is 2 other books that were added on that series, so now there's 5. I own them all now, but I have to reread them. Morganville Vampires I'm going to put in great. I really liked that series a lot. It's really long, but I loved it. The Complete Sookie Stackhouse series I'm going to put in trash. I didn't know. I'm going to put it in okay, actually, because it's not, yeah, I'm going to stick with okay. Blue Bloods I also gave away. They weren't horrible. I'm going to put it in bad. Yeah, there's really not that much to say about it. I think I read the first 3 and they were okay, and then I tried to continue reading it, and I don't know if I just lost interest in it, but yeah, I don't know. Angel Falling series by Audrey Carlin. This is my least favorite Audrey Carlin book. I'm gonna put it in okay. I haven't ever had a desire to reread it, but yeah, I think that was one of her first books that she released, but I don't know. The Lunar Chronicles I'm gonna put in great. I really liked that series. Planning to do a reread of that. Pretty Little Liars I'm gonna put in bad. because it was better than The Lion Game. At least I got finished all of it. Man-Whore by Katie Evans. I never got to finish the series. I think there's 1 or 2 more books in the series, and I just can't really remember anything about it. So I think I'm going to put that in bad as well. The This Man series, I thought it was good. It definitely had its issues for sure. A lot of people say it's like their favorite, and I don't know. It's not my favorite. This is the Lessons of the Rack series, duology, I guess it would be, by Terasumi. I really liked it. Not as much as the Submissive series, but I did really like it. I'm going to put it in good. Maya Banks is going in God. That's the Breathless trilogy. To this day, it is one of my favorites. I think I have read it 2 or 3 times now. I recommend it to like everybody. The Submissive series is also really good. I'm going to put that in God as well. This Maya Banks book, I didn't really like it at all. I'm going to put it in trash. Same with this one. I don't really remember much about them, but yeah, I don't know. This is the version of 50 Shades of Grey from Christian's point of view, and I really liked it. So I'm actually going to put those in great. 50 Shades, I tried to reread it and I can't. But just because of the fact of how much it got me into reading romance, and no, actually I'm going to put it in okay. Because the writing is just, I don't like the writing. Yeah. This series is by Audrey Parker. It was pretty bad. It's a very different. So, yeah. Audrey Carlin's Calendar Girl, I'm going to put in good. I really liked that series, and I tried to reread it, and for some reason I stopped reading it in book 3. But I do want to try and reread it again. I think that I just wanted to read something different, so that I think that's why I stopped reading it. We have, this one is another one by Audrey Parker. It's is pretty trashy, so is this one. So we're just going to throw both of those in there. My ranking list is getting very full. I don't really have much to say about them besides the fact that they were trash. I got them for free, so I decided to read them, and it was still back in my days of I need to finish the series if I start it, so I did. I don't do that anymore. If I don't like the series, I read something else. The Lotus House series by Audrey Carlin, I think is great. I absolutely loved it. The Maze Runner, I was really disappointed in it. The writing was good, but I loved the first one, and then it just kind of fell for me, so I'm going to put those in bad. The White Trash Beautiful series, I can't remember the author. They were okay. There's really not much to say about them, honestly. Katie Evans, no, this is Carly Phillips. The Dare series, I believe it is. I'm gonna put those in bad. I didn't really like them. I don't know. I think most of the reason that I didn't like some of these books is because of when I read them, but I'm not sure. International Guy by Audrey Carlin. It was okay. I'm also not very drawn to that one. I don't know. The 100 is 100% trash. 100% trash. So is the Fifth Wave. I'm pretty sure that you guys have probably seen my rant about the Fifth Wave. I just finished that series in hopes that it would get better, and it did not. It was worse. I hated the ending. I just hated everything about that series. I got rid of it as soon as I finished it. I do not recommend it to anybody. I didn't even really like the movies, but the movie was better. So, yeah. Seducing Lola by Jessica Prince. That was a great series. I absolutely loved it. I actually got the first one, Seducing Lola, in a Romance Real Book box, and then I bought the rest of them on Amazon just so that I could finish the series. The selection I'm going to put as okay. I really liked the roller coaster of drama that it had. I thought it was great. The Lark Cove series by Devaney Perry, I'm going to put that in great as well. I've read the first 2 books. I don't know why I never finished it. I don't own any of them except for the first one. But I really need to get on that. The Warrior Fight Club, I can't remember the author's name, but I really liked this series as well. I'm going to put it in good. I think it deserves to go in good. The Reality Girl, that is trash, 100% trash. That book was horrible. I had really high hopes going into it, and it was just bad. So bad. Renegades by Marissa Meyer, trash. I don't understand why everyone really likes that series. I absolutely hated it. I had to push myself to read Renegades, and then I attempted to read, what was the second one called? Supernova. And I could not. I just could not. So, while we're at it, we're also going to put Jurassic Park there. No, Jurassic Park can go in bad. Throne of Glass, I've only read the novellas for it. I'm gonna put it in okay, because I haven't, I've read the novellas, but then I haven't picked up any of the other books, and I own, majority of them. Scythe, I'm also gonna put in okay. I really liked the first book. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I loved it. And then I read Thunderhead. No, that's not the second book. Whatever the second book was. I read that one. I had to push myself through. It was such a struggle. I hated it. And then I tried to read the third one. I got halfway through and I gave up. It was just so boring. It went from such a great series to horrible. And then we have Off the Clock by Ronnie Lauren. I'm going to put that in good. I really liked that series. White Trash Zombie. I am going to put in okay, because it started off really, really good. I was so into it, and then it just died. And yeah, that's really all that I have to say for it. The Beautiful Bastard series by Christina Lauren, that was bad. It was really bad. The first book I wasn't too into, hated the novella, liked the second book, hated the next novella, and the third one, I completely stopped reading it. I gave my entire series away. So, yeah. Vampire Academy by Rochelle Mead. You guys should know that is not Vampire Academy. This is Matchmaker's Playbook by Rachel Van Dyken. That's gonna go in great. I really liked that series. I don't know where the Vampire Academy book just went. I lost it. The Blue Collars by Piper Rain. I'm gonna put that in God as well. I recommend that book to everybody. We've got this spin-off series by Anna Todd for The After. I absolutely hated Landon's version. Absolutely hated it. So that's gonna go in trash. This is Bloodlines. It was okay. I didn't like Bloodlines very much. It was not my cup of tea. I just didn't care about the characters. After, I'm gonna put in great. I don't think it should go in God, but I think that great is a good spot for it. So now we have the Twisted Fairy Tales. I think I've read 4 of them. A Whole New World. It was okay. Nothing really great. A Tale as Old as Time. I hated it so bad. And Reflection, I actually kind of liked it. We're gonna put it in good because I didn't love it. Yeah. Dirty Exes by Rachel Van Dyken. I really like that series. I'm gonna put that one in great. Is that A Whole New World again? I already have this one. The Hunger Games. We're gonna put that in great. The 10th year anniversary, trash. 100% trash. I hated that book. I absolutely hated it. It was horrible. I do not understand why we needed that book. It was not at all what I was expecting, and I just hated it. Steel Brothers by Helen Hart is bad. The first couple books had its good moments, and then it just went down, down, down. Like, I am almost at the point of getting rid of them. So, yeah, it's in bad. The Fix Her Up series, I didn't really like the first one, but I loved the second one, so I'm gonna put it in okay. Let's Get Textual, I'm gonna put in great. I really like that one. The Trinity series by Audrey Carlin, I'm gonna put that in God. The House of Night series, I'm gonna put in good. Obviously it has its issues, but I think it's great. Night World, I'm gonna put in trash. I don't even think I actually finished that series. I hated it. Thirst, I'm gonna put in good. I need to reread those. I have to read the 5th book in that series. Pucked by Helena Hunting, I'm gonna put in good because there was some books that I didn't like. Here's the other novella from House of Night. I'm gonna put that in trash as well. That was Lenoba's Vow. We have His to Command by Opal Carew. I really don't remember this book, so I'm gonna put in bad because it couldn't have been very good if I don't remember it. I don't know what this moon is. All the pictures have gotten tinier. So I don't really know what's... Oh, this is Evermore. Trash. Hated that book. There's Vampire Academy. God, you should all know that. That's where that goes. I think this is... Yeah, I can't think of the title, but I know what book it is. I absolutely hated that book. So we're gonna put that there in trash. I already have A Whole New World. I don't know what that moon book is. It looks like a moon. I don't know what that is. I don't know why they would do that. Okay, so I guess that's where we're going to end it because I can't figure out what these books are. I mean, there's a chin here and there's a moon. I have that book already. But yeah, can we like... No. No. Okay, well, I guess that's how it is going to look then. So in God tier, we have The Kinky Bank Robbers by Anika Martin, Vampire Academy by Rochelle Mead, Maya Banks' Breathless Trilogy, the Submissive series by Tara Sumi, the Blue Collar series by Piper Rain, and the Trinity series by Audrey Carlin. And then we'll put you guys back over there. In the gray tier, we have Hush Hush by Becca Fitzpatrick, Harry Potter by J.K. Rowling, The Morganville Vampires by Rochelle Kane, Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins, The Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Meyer, the Lotus House series by Audrey Carlin, Girl Talk by Jessica Prince, the Texting series by Tegan Hunter, and 30 X's. I can't remember what the series title is, but the Dirty X's series by Rachel Van Dyken. And then in good, we have the Thirst series by Christian Pike, the Pucked series by Helena Hunting, Reflection, I believe that book is by Liz Barsnell. It is part of the Twisted series. And then we have Lessons from the Rack by Tara Sumi, Vampire Beach by, what's his name? I think it's Alex Duvall. And the House of Night series by PC and Christian Cast. Yeah. In the OK tier, we have 50 Shades of Alice in Wonderland, Sookie Stackhouse by L.J. Smith, Scythe by Neil Shusterman, A Whole New World, Bloodlines by Rochelle Mead, my White Trash Zombie series, can't remember who the author is, the Selection series by Kira Cass, 50 Shades of Grey by LJ James. No. We all know her name. E.L. James. Brain fart. Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. I'm just reading the ones that I can pick out by these tiny pictures. I don't know why they'd create the app this way. And then in the bad section, we have all of the novellas for House of Night, Vampire Diaries by L.J. Smith, Jurassic Park series by Michael Crichton, Pretty Little Liars by Sarah Shepard, Blue Bloods by Melissa De La Cruz, Evernight, I can't remember the author of that, the Manhur series by Katie Evans, Beautiful Bastard by Christina Lauren, The Steele Brothers by Helen Hart, The Maze Runner by I think it's James something, I can't remember, and His to Command by Opal Carew. And then in the trash section, the trash actually has the biggest section. We have Stefan's Diaries by L.J. Smith, Stranger Angels, can't remember the author's name, Under the Dome by Stephen King, Twilight by Stephanie Meyer, the 100 series, I think that's by Cass Morgan, The Lion Game by Sarah Shepard, Vampire Kisses by Ellen something, Divergent by Veronica Roth, the Surrender series, I think it is, by Maya Banks, Mastered series by Maya Banks, the spin-off to After by Anna Todd, Reality Girl, I can't remember what the author's name is, Night World by L.J. Smith, Renegades by Marissa Meyer, The Fifth Wave by Rick Yancey, and The Ballads of Songbirds and Snakes by Suzanne Collins. So that is the collection of my tier ranking. I seem to be reading a lot of bad books. And I need to fix that. I know that a lot of these are from when I was younger. Mostly I read romance now, so yeah, Vampire Academy has always stayed with me. Um, so yeah, I've definitely been trying to read a lot better books lately, so hopefully that will stay true. But who knows? But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry that I can't do it like everyone else does. I don't have a computer and I don't know how. So usually I film on my iPad. Right now I'm filming on my phone and using my iPad for the tier ranking. But yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe by hitting the bell so that you will get notified when I post new videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys for the next one.